6ix9ine court date was today. Here's the truth.
We gonna take over the world, like, you know what I'm saying? So we went overseas and conquered the whole Europe.
Tekashi 6ix9ine's long-awaited trial is finally here, and we will be covering what happened during his recent court hearing. 6ix9ine has been locked up since November of last year and was no stranger to legal drama, but the 23-year-old rapper was finally given a break in his federal legal case. He's been complying with police as soon as he was arrested in 2018, and he's got a lot of heat for snitching on his former 9 Trey members that he was affiliated with. During the start of his career, he was heavily affiliated with the 9 Trey Bloods, which he was introduced to by his manager Shotty. The 9 Trey crew had racked up some serious criminal charges over the last couple of years, including racketeering charges, which left some of the members looking at serving life sentences. 6ix9ine's destiny was just determined recently on December 18th. Stay tuned until the end of the video as we reveal exactly what happened at 6ix9ine's sentencing as well as what is next for the young rapper. Be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment the keywords Day6ix9ine below to enter a chance at winning in our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Now let's get started. Original sentence drastically reduced. The 9 Trey crew that 6ix9ine was associated with was under surveillance by feds for quite some time before they gathered enough evidence to start taking the organized crime group down. In November of 2018, police had arrested Tekashi 6ix9ine along with multiple other crew members for multiple firearm charges and RICO charges. Tekashi had pleaded guilty to the charges he was facing, which left him looking at around 47 years to life. Shortly after his first court hearing, he was able to get the firearm charge dropped from his case, which reduced his sentence by 10 years. The rapper's legal team was working day and night on his case, and lucky for him, he won't be spending much more time behind bars as things have been working out in his favor. After his extensive cooperation with police, the government had written a letter to the judge in 6ix9ine's case asking the judge to give 6ix9ine less than the minimum sentence for his charges. This left 6ix9ine's destiny in the hands of the judge. If the judge grants the government's request, then this would leave the rapper with a time-served sentence, meaning that he would not have to spend any more time than what he had already served. The judge could also give Tekashi a life sentence for criminal charges he was facing, especially since 6ix9ine had a criminal history. Tekashi had just written a letter to the judge asking him for a second chance. He wrote, "I know that I am remorseful for what happened because I am blessed with a gift of an opportunity that most people dream of, but I squandered it by getting involved with the wrong people and misrepresenting myself when I should have been true to myself and my fans." 6ix9ine and his legal team had literally done everything they could to get the rapper home as soon as possible, and it actually worked. Lucky for Tekashi, he will be free to go home in a matter of days or weeks as the judge agreed that 6ix9ine really did deserve a second chance at life. Many people think 6ix9ine had thrown his former crew under the bus to get himself freed. He did have to give up some pretty helpful insight to police to have gotten his sentencing reduced as aggressively as he did. Despite his questionable loyalty and controversial legal case, many fans continued to stand behind Tekashi and claimed that any innocent person would have done the same thing if they were in his shoes. Was 23-year-old Tekashi 6ix9ine really as tough as he portrayed? Or was he just an innocent, goofy rapper that tries to look tough to help his rap persona? We're thinking he may not have been capable of such horrendous acts, and that he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Just as he said in his letter, he joined the 9 Trey crew back in 2017 shortly after meeting his former manager Shotty. So it wasn't as if he had a vast history with criminal organizations or firearms. Being affiliated with the 9 Trey Bloods did give him the well-respected street reputation he was looking for. However, this quickly turned south when he started to experience the negative side of joining a criminal organization. He quickly realized that it was not so fun when he started to get accused of the crimes that occurred in the organization. This was a wake-up call to him, and he had to figure out how to recover from his mistakes. Freedom comes with a cost. Tekashi 6ix9ine had one of the strongest legal teams that money could buy, and it finally paid off. 23-year-old 6ix9ine will finally be released from prison after spending over a year incarcerated. Although the rapper was extremely lucky to have gotten a potential 47-year sentencing reduced to as drastically as he did, this freedom will come at a price. It is widely known by now that 6ix9ine has been working with police and has provided them with a lot of insight on his former 9 Trey crew. He did what he had to do in order to get out of prison as soon as possible, and cooperated with the feds. This was great for the young rapper as complying with law enforcement is known to help reduce a criminal sentencing. However, his actions will seriously affect his former crew members, which many people are not too happy about. One of these people were Tekashi's former manager, Kafano Jordan, better known as Shotty, who was also heavily involved in the Treyway Blood organization. Tekashi had testified against Shotty in court, and had also testified against 2 other high-ranking members of the 9 Trey Bloods. He had ID'd 2 of the members that were involved in a shooting, which later led to them getting full prison sentences. During his hearing, he let the courtroom know that he was not the first celebrity to be involved in the 9 Trey Bloods, and he went on to describe 2 other rap celebrities that he claimed were previously involved in the crew too. One of the 9 Trey members described was none other than the rap star Cardi B. She later made a statement addressing this accusation and stated she used to bang back in the day, but that she was involved with a different set of Bloods and stays out of trouble nowadays. Tekashi was one of the first rappers in an organized crime group to actually comply with police. Usually, talking to police is frowned upon by the older generation of rappers. Tekashi was considered a rat for snitching on his former crew members, which left the rest of the Treyway Bloods pretty upset with him. This will put Tekashi 6ix9ine in some serious danger, since criminal organizations are known to come after snitches or individuals who have been disloyal to their organization. He exchanged his freedom for his safety, as Tekashi has made himself a walking target by cooperating with police. Tekashi has rejected witness protection when it was offered to him. Most people who comply with police end up accepting witness protection for their own safety, as generally people are not safe after testifying against dangerous people or crime groups. This was a risky move by the Brooklyn rapper, but sources say that he will be heavily increasing his security team to keep himself safe. Even with the world's strongest security, the rapper will not be able to walk in public as freely as he once was, since he now has to constantly watch his back. He snitched on his previous crew, and they will constantly be on the manhunt for him because of it. Sadly, this is just the nature of criminal organizations. Hence the saying, snitches get stitches. 6ix9ine's destiny and future music plans. Since Tekashi had started releasing music a couple of years ago, he quickly became a music sensation, and all of his songs had seemed to reach platinum status in a matter of weeks. It was unarguable that he had an extremely promising music career, even though it has been put on pause since November of last year. During this whole fiasco, 6ix9ine had fired his manager Shotty, as well as his entire management team, as he felt that he couldn't trust anybody after his experiences. He also realized he was paying Shotty a lot more than he had expected, and felt scammed. Tekashi had to start from ground zero in terms of finding a new team, and despite being in prison, the 23-year-old rapper had received multiple multi-million-dollar record deal offers. His reputation wasn't at its best during these times, so for him to get multiple record deal offers while in prison says a lot about the rapper. Despite mixed opinions on Tekashi, it cannot be argued that the Brooklyn rapper knows how to get attention and sells his music. This is the one thing in his lift that he was very talented at. He made trendy music that was very catchy, which resulted in millions of streams. His first debut studio album, Dummy Boy, was released the same month in which Tekashi was arrested, and had gone certified platinum just shortly after its release. He hasn't been able to hit the studio in over a year, which has been hard on him. He cannot wait to get back into the studio to continue to record hits. Part of the reason why the rapper wanted to get out so quick is because he understands the importance of these years of his life and wants to make music while he is young, which helps him remain trendy. Many people think Tekashi is not the smartest due to his crazy actions and face tattoos. However, looks can be deceiving. Tekashi is much smarter than he is given credit for, and seems to know what he is doing when taking any action in his life. Everyone makes mistakes, but overall, Tekashi has always had a plan behind the madness, and that is what has made him as successful as he is in the music industry. Not many rappers have record deals waiting for them when they come home from prison. Do you think Tekashi can still make a comeback after damaging his reputation? Or has he gone too far to the point where no one will take him seriously again? Let us know how you think his career will play out in the comments below. It is safe to say that other music artists won't be as open to collaborating with Tekashi given his reputation as a snitch. However, it is still very possible for 6ix9ine to come back into the game solo and pick up where he left off. At this point, he had the formula to making platinum records, and he will likely succeed in his future projects. 6ix9ine will move a lot more carefully now, given his previous struggles, but he has some serious decisions to make. 1. What label will he want to sign to? And how can he remain relevant given his new reputation? Things are looking good for the young rapper, as he has a bright future ahead of him. We just hope he can stay out of harm's way going forward. Thanks for tuning into Lime Report today, as we discussed 6ix9ine's recent court date, as well as how his future will play out. Be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment the keywords Day6ix9ine below to enter a chance at winning on our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. We'll see you on the next one.
You had to do something different, you mean?
It was just L's all over the place. And 6ix9ine, right? Now that we got money and
that's what I wanted to talk about. Remember when I was like, yo, nothing gonna happen to me. Nothing gonna happen to me. I'm untouchable.